Casinos, with their glittering lights and the promise of fortune, have always held a powerful allure. The chance to turn a small stake into a life-changing sum is a dream that draws millions to the gaming tables and slot machines. This desire for riches fuels a fascination with systems and strategies that can supposedly guarantee a win. The idea that one could crack the code of casinos and unlock a stream of easy money is a captivating fantasy. It's a fantasy that has been the subject of countless books, movies, and legends, each adding to the mystique surrounding casino winning algorithms. The public's fascination with these algorithms stems from a desire to outsmart the system, to find a way to beat the odds and emerge victorious. This desire is particularly strong in an age where technology seems capable of solving any problem. The belief that a secret formula exists hidden from the average player is a powerful motivator. It fuels the hope that anyone, armed with the right knowledge, can beat the house at its own game. Casino winning algorithms, in the popular imagination, are often portrayed as complex mathematical formulas or software programs. These algorithms are supposedly designed to analyze the probabilities of casino games and predict winning outcomes with uncanny accuracy. The idea is that by inputting certain variables, such as previous results or the behavior of a dealer, these algorithms can pinpoint bets with a higher likelihood of winning. This information, in turn, would give the user a significant advantage over the casino and ensure a steady stream of profits. Some proponents of these algorithms claim they can be applied to a wide range of casino games, from roulette and blackjack to slot machines and poker. Others suggest that specific algorithms exist for each game, each tailored to exploit subtle biases or patterns in the game's design. The methods of utilizing these algorithms are also the subject of much speculation. Some imagine sophisticated software that analyzes live casino feeds and provides real-time betting instructions. Others envision more low-tech approaches, like using memorized sequences or concealed devices to gain an edge. The history of gambling is littered with tales of legendary figures who supposedly cracked the casino code. These individuals, often shrouded in mystery and rumor, are said to have amassed fortunes using their secret systems and unmatched skills. One such figure is Joseph Jagger, a British engineer who in the 19th century allegedly used his knowledge of mechanics to identify a biased roulette wheel at the Monte Carlo casino. By observing the wheel's spins and recording the results, Jagger is said to have identified a pattern that allowed him to place winning bets and walk away with a substantial sum. Another famous story is that of Edward O. Thorpe, a mathematics professor who in the 1960s developed a card-counting system for blackjack. Thorpe's system, detailed in his book Beat the Dealer, involved keeping track of the cards dealt to gain an advantage over the house. His work is credited with popularizing card counting and inspiring a generation of aspiring blackjack players. While these stories are often recounted as evidence of the existence of winning algorithms, it's important to note that they are often based on anecdotal evidence and embellished over time. Separating fact from fiction in these tales can be a challenge. Card counting, often cited as an example of a casino winning algorithm, is more accurately described as a skill-based strategy. It involves carefully tracking the cards dealt in a game of blackjack to estimate the composition of the remaining deck. By knowing whether the remaining cards are favorable or unfavorable to the player, card counters can adjust their bets and playing decisions to gain a slight edge over the house. This edge, however, is not a guaranteed win, and requires considerable skill, memory, and concentration to execute effectively. Card counting is not illegal, but casinos frown upon it and employ various countermeasures to detect and thwart card counters. These countermeasures include using multiple decks, shuffling frequently, and banning suspected card counters. While card counting can provide a slight statistical advantage, it is far from a foolproof system. It requires significant practice and discipline, and even experienced card counters can experience losing streaks. Section 5. The MIT Blackjack Team. Exploiting probability, not magic. The story of the MIT Blackjack Team, a group of students who used card counting to win millions from casinos in the 1980s and 1990s, is often cited as proof of the effectiveness of casino-winning algorithms. However, their success was not due to some magical formula but rather a combination of factors. The team, made up of bright students from MIT and other prestigious universities, rigorously trained in card-counting techniques. They developed sophisticated strategies for managing their bankroll, disguising their activities, and exploiting favorable game conditions. Their success relied on teamwork, discipline, and a deep understanding of probability and risk management. They treated card counting as a business, with investors, training programs, and a hierarchical structure. While the MIT Blackjack team's exploits captured the public's imagination and inspired the book and film Bringing Down the House, their story is not a blueprint for easy riches. Their success was hard-earned and short-lived as casinos became more sophisticated in detecting and thwarting card counters. Section 6. Roulette and slot machines. Can algorithms predict randomness? Roulette and slot machines, often considered games of pure chance, are popular targets for those seeking to develop winning algorithms. However, the nature of these games makes them particularly resistant to prediction. Roulette wheels, especially those in reputable casinos, are designed to be as random as possible. They are regularly inspected and maintained to eliminate any bias or predictability. While some believe in systems based on tracking previous spins or dealer signatures, these methods have no basis in mathematics or probability. Slot machines, both physical and online, use random number generators or RNGs to determine their outcomes. RNGs are complex algorithms that produce sequences of numbers that are statistically random. This means that each spin or hand is independent of previous ones, making it impossible to predict future results based on past performance. While some may claim to have cracked the code of roulette or slot machines, their claims are often based on superstition, wishful thinking, or outright scams. Section 7. The house always wins. Casino countermeasures and the law. Casinos are in the business of making money, and they go to great lengths to protect their profits. They employ a variety of sophisticated countermeasures to detect and thwart those who try to gain an unfair advantage, including those seeking to use winning algorithms. Surveillance technology. Modern casinos are equipped with extensive networks of cameras and facial recognition software to monitor player activity and identify suspicious behavior. This includes tracking betting patterns, card counting techniques, and any attempts to use devices or collusion to cheat. Game protection. Casinos constantly update their games and procedures to make them more resistant to advantage play. This includes using multiple decks in blackjack, shuffling cards frequently, and employing sophisticated algorithms in electronic gaming machines. Trained personnel casinos employ trained security personnel and surveillance experts who are skilled at identifying and dealing with suspected cheaters. They are trained to spot card counting techniques, betting patterns, and other signs of advantage play. Legal consequences. Cheating at casinos is a serious offense that can result in criminal charges, fines, and imprisonment. Casinos have a zero-tolerance policy for cheating, and will prosecute offenders to the fullest extent of the law. Section 8. The truth about winning algorithms, separating fact from fiction. The idea of a guaranteed winning algorithm for casino games is a seductive fantasy, but the reality is far more complex. While some strategies, like card counting, can provide a slight statistical edge in specific games, there is no foolproof system that can consistently beat the house. Claims of winning algorithms often prey on the hopes and dreams of individuals seeking easy money. They are often promoted through misleading advertising, anecdotal evidence, and promises of unrealistic returns. It's important to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism and to remember that casinos are sophisticated businesses with extensive experience in protecting their profits. They employ mathematicians, statisticians, and security experts to ensure the fairness and integrity of their games. While the allure of beating the system is undeniable, the truth is that consistent winnings in casinos require luck, skill, and a deep understanding of probability and risk management. Section 9. Responsible gaming and the illusion of control. The belief in winning algorithms can contribute to unrealistic expectations and harmful gambling habits. It's crucial to remember that casino games are designed for entertainment purposes and should be approached with a responsible mindset. Responsible gaming involves setting limits on spending, understanding the odds of the games you play, and recognizing that losses are a part of gambling. It also means seeking help if you feel like your gambling is out of control. The illusion of control, the belief that one can influence random events, is a common cognitive bias that can lead to excessive gambling. This illusion can be amplified by the belief in winning algorithms, as individuals may feel a false sense of confidence in their ability to predict outcomes. Remember, the house always has an edge, and the best way to approach casino games is with a realistic understanding of the odds and a commitment to responsible gaming practices.